I feel like I'm watching one of those weird fetish channels.
Take a ride on Tony the Pony. Come take a ride on Tony the Pony. Please take a ride on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour.
Hello and welcome to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour, the show where we talk big pineapples, small pineapples, hairy pineapples, and everything in between. I am your host, Tony the Pony, and with me, as always, is the one and only, the incredible Mr. Pineapple.
I'm right.
How are you, sir?
I'm alright, mate. It's late at night.
Late at night.
It's not like 3 o'clock, like Justice League at least.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I didn't enjoy that.
No, wasn't a smart idea.
I didn't enjoy that at all. No. But no, I'm good.
Well, it's a special episode, isn't it?
We've been doing this for a while, yeah.
50.
We didn't celebrate the year anniversary, which was in February, I think.
Because we didn't realise.
Because we forgot.
We remembered last week and we were like, oh, great. Well done. Well done us. Look at him. Fucking hell.
Little ginger bastard.
Yeah, he's here. How are you, Seaton?
I'm pretty good, thank you. How about you?
All right. Bit tired. Just finished work. So.
Not ideal.
Same. I've resupplied my cocaine factory.
Yeah.
We got chased by some guys who were trying to kill me.
I saw you flip off a mountain.
In my van.
In your van,
Yeah.
Damaged your goods.
Yeah, damaged my goods, yeah. Got them there in the end though, didn't I? Yeah. That's all that matters.
Well, should we get on to the small pineapples? There's no hairy pineapple again.
It's episode 50, let's do a hairy pineapple.
Oh!
We've got to.
We've got to. Go on then.
Favourite time we bullied Seaton?
Oh.
My favourite time was when you bullied Seaton and punched him in the dick that one time.
It's more than one time.
And Seaton got really angry, proper serious.
He did.
Oh, bless him.
I once gave him a dead leg at school and made him cry.
Yeah.
in the music room.
I reckon you might be pushing 100 times you've told that story now.
Yeah. It's because it's still funny to me.
Not for me.
It still pains him to this day.
I think the memory does.
Yeah.
The memory pain.
When's your favourite time you bullied Seaton?
I've just kind of had an ongoing 26-year self-sabotage bullying sort of thing, so it's just an ongoing one.
Jesus. That's depressing, isn't it?
I do love it, really.
Yeah, we'd love you, Seaton.
Scaffing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I believe you.
I'm getting to 5R.
Yeah. He hadn't even acknowledged it. He
I'm
hadn't
going to wait till the end.
Wait till the end, we want it now.
Fucking it, we've got
a fucking caterpillar.
Yeah, Clyde.
You've got a Colin?
Clyde, mate. It's
Oh, well, if you had a Colin, then
It's
maybe
not-
you'd get
we
proper
don't say-
congratulations.
We're not made of money.
Oh, I want a bit of that.
Has he got boots on?
yeah, I do, he's
He's wearing boots, okay.
he's got boots.
Oh, that's why you had candles lit. That makes sense now.
We weren't just burning the table. Yeah, fucking
Oh, I
idiot.
couldn't see the table. I didn't know there was a cake there.
Fucking hell.
Gingers.
Right, should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Small Pineapples trailers. Have you watched them all, Seaton?
I think so.
I am.
All right, a step ahead of you then.
I think you've watched one. Me and Mr. Pineapple hasn't, because we just decided not to watch it.
Which one's that?
Rick and Morty.
I did watch that one, but I've not seen season 4. So I
Same.
Really,
Same.
yeah.
But we're not talking about that one yet. All right.
Okay.
Let's talk about Space Jam.
Let's
shall
not.
we? Space Jam Legacy. It's got all the characters in.
It's
got King Kong and Iron Giant.
King Kong's banging, Iron Giant's banging. Is it a crossover with Ready Player One? Is that what's
I
happening?
think so.
Because that can.
I liked it when Don Cheadle was like, "Welcome to the serververse."
Yeah. I liked it when it stopped, and then I didn't have to
Yeah,
watch it anymore.
because it's oh.
Because Space Jam's a banging film, and this has not even got Pepe Le Pew in. Everyone's favourite sex pest.
It's not.
Didn't they take it out or something? There was supposed to be a scene with him, wasn't there?
He's been cut from any future Looney Tunes.
Pepe's been cancelled. Cancel culture.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was Pepe your favourite character, Seaton?
That's where he got all his moves from.
Oh dear.
Well, you did complain about Lola Bunny.
Well, you know, But I don't understand why they've got to ruin my childhood like that.
Oh, he's turned into one of those guys.
No, that's just a bit weird, isn't it? That you've got to desexualize a cartoon. Was it a problem before? I don't know.
It's what sold tickets. Sexy bunny.
It's what got me in the pictures at age 3. You know?
No, but it looks bad, doesn't it?
No, it
really bad.
It made me a bit sad.
His son gets stolen or something?
By Don Cheadle. Yeah.
Don Cheadle steals his son,
Yeah.
takes him into the Serververse, and then
he
Bugs
turns
Bunny's
into a
there.
cartoon.
Yeah. It's
And there's no Pepe Le Pew.
so confusing.
And then all the cameos.
Yeah.
That's what films are these days. Bill Murray's not going to be in it
And then there's a basketball game because...
to win his son back.
So why does he get an army of, like, King Kongs and stuff?
Because they're known for their basketball play.
Oh, right.
You know?
Jesus Christ. What's the other one we watched just now? Do we watch another one?
A Black Widow.
Oh, yeah, Black Widow had another trailer. Did you watch that?
I did. I thought that film was supposed to come out about 2 years ago.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Still not out. Still making new trailers.
Started like July or June or July, I think, or May.
Did it make you any more excited?
I'm not
for
going to
it?
lie, mate. You turned it on, and then I turned off.
I mean, you turned it on.
Did I?
I didn't even...
I turned it on.
It wiped your memory by the sound of it.
It showed events that are set after
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah, made no sense, did it?
And it was Black Widow narrating, so does that mean she's still alive?
We can only hope not.
It just no one's excited for it, I don't think.
I mean, I like me some spy shit, and I'm going to watch it probably
Yeah, well, I'm going to make you.
for free. I'm not paying money to watch it.
I'll pay them.
Come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's
Is it
premium.
Is it behind the paywall?
Yeah.
I'll just watch it illegally then.
Well, if I buy it,
I'd prefer not to.
Oh, was it like Mulan where you've got to pay extra on top?
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
no, pay for that one.
Which is what they've done for Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Behind the paywall. I'll watch that illegally as well.
Yeah.
Probably won't do it. It looks like shit.
Yeah, it does look like shit. That dragon annoyed you.
That trailer, mate, that fucking dragon pissed me right off. No way that dragon's been in a group works situation.
Yeah.
That joke just makes no sense. Like, fucking, you must.
He's getting angry.
I do like, what's his name? Is it David Harbour?
You would do.
I'm a fan of him, but
Is it because he's fucking Lily Allen?
He's married to her.
is he?
In the vagine.
Mm.
On the bum bum.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Have you not
Plus
even-
point for David Harbour.
Lily Allen's great though. He does some great music.
I've seen her nipples on Instagram.
I've seen him on many different forums.
Mr. Skin.
What the fuck's wrong with you, Seaton? Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry. I was taking a step too far there, haven't I?
Suicide Squad had a trailer too, like 2 days after the first trailer.
Yeah, very odd to drop another trailer that quick.
Well, it was
Oh,
the
right.
one trailer, wasn't it? But they just called it trailer 2 for some stupid reason. You got to see John Cena with his shirt off.
I've already seen it, mate. It's called wrestling.
I think I only saw the first trailer. I didn't realise there was two.
John Cena.
Well, it
Rise
says
of the
trailer
Flame.
2 on the plan,
Yeah.
Seaton.
I just thought it said Suicide Squad 2. Whoops. Although, after seeing the first trailer, don't think I'm missing out by not watching the second trailer.
He raises a good point.
What did you think?
I wrote down a couple of notes. My 2 notes were John Cena's arms are a joke.
He's a big
I just-
boy, isn't he?
It is ridiculous. And then I put Joel Kinnaman is great and he should be in more stuff.
Questionable.
Well,
When your boy Jack Horn is in the trailer as well. You know, everyone's favourite. He's got range.
Are you jealous of John Cena's arms?
oh, very.
Has he
Well,
been
you know.
in the gym more than you?
I would assume so, yeah.
How many times a gym a day does he go?
I don't know.
Would you say?
Oh, at least once.
Ah.
What do you reckon his favourite meal is?
Oh, I'm going to say chicken and rice. Or rice and a fish cake, maybe.
Oh, classic. Classic.
Do you want to know what we forgot to do?
Oh, God. Don't. What?
Ask that ginger prick the questions that we ask second-time guests.
Right. Seaton, are you ready? Are you I don't think he's ready, do you?
He's never ready for these. No one ever is.
What's your favourite debut or best album?
Oh, we did that. We were there in the fucking episode we
I was
did.
on that episode. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Play it back. Put the clip in.
What would you say was your favourite debut?
It was Killers, wasn't it?
Well, what's
I
your
think it was.
favourite album of all time?
Oh,
That's a tough
one. You're just dropping that on me without. Ah, shit.
We can't drop that.
Um,
That's going to be a future episode, hopefully, maybe.
Right. Name a good album.
Name a good album. Okay, I'll name an album that I've been listening to a lot recently, and it's called Weekend Man by Royal Republic. Good album.
Just sounds very Seaton, that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what does that mean? Come on, I want to
Ginger.
hear. All right.
And
Well, I don't think he's ginger.
what colour do you identify with the most?
I have to
Easy.
say orange, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be lying if you didn't say orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we only have 2 questions?
I think there's a third.
I think we forgot the third last time. We maybe asked the Analyst and Grandad Dick, so we just were like, nah, you know what? Only 2.
What's episode 50? Let's think of one. It was a big episode. And we've got, an esteemed guest.
Some would say star.
No.
Don't get ahead of yourself, mate. Come on. I mean, we do keep bringing him back for the big episodes, don't we?
For the memes.
Ah.
Join the Discord.
Are you on?
Oh, shit, yes, I've not done that yet. I will do that live on episode. I mean, you can't see it, but I'm doing it now.
Let's think of... So what are the ones that we ask of? Favourite film, last meal, what cartoon character are you going to fuck, right?
Would you rather fuck a cat or a dog?
Right, for this one time only then, would you rather fuck a cat or a dog?
Really, that's what I'm getting asked, is it?
Yeah,
This is a special episode.
you can pick any gender you want.
Okay, look, it's just the
we'll do
breed
that.
as well.
Special episode, innit? Deserves
I
special
guess I'll
questions.
choose a dog.
Why though?
I just don't like cats.
Do you, oh, do
Yeah,
you,
but you
is it
could hate
because
fuck the cat.
I feel like a dog would be more willing,
Flipper would.
less scratch from her.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's sick he even chose one. Fucking dirty bastard.
It is illegal.
Lock him up.
Smile on his face. Dirty Seaton.
Boy.
But another question. Just why not? What's the first game played on the first console owned?
First gameplay. Well, the first console I owned was PlayStation 1.
It's a great console.
What's the first
First game.
played on it?
I mean, I can't tell you for sure this is true. The first one I remember playing would be a Crash game, Crash Bandicoot.
What was yours? Because you're a bit younger than us, of course.
I mean,
So I guess your brother's
when
probably...
when you say
them.
the first console I owned, it would probably something like, oh no, I did have a PS2. I had the slimline one.
I'll get you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah. I can't remember the first game, but I can remember the first game I remember playing on the GameCube.
Mm.
Just why not? Which is the original Resident Evil. But the first game I can remember ever playing was Little Devil on the fucking Philips CDI, mate. Back in the day.
Mine was Mega Drive.
Oh.
And it's either Altered Beast or Sonic the Hedgehog. And I can't...
Beast.
They're the two I remember playing.
You want it to be Sonic, though, don't you?
Sonic's fucking awesome.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Big fan of Sonic.
You haven't even
Oh
seen
my
film.
god, there's a pet photos channel in this Discord. This is the best thing ever. Sorry,
I
I
mean,
wasn't listening to you. I was distracted by your
that doesn't
top
sound
tier
good
Discord
after
channel.
the question you've just answered, boy.
Oh god.
He's looking at Flipper like,
That's good.
here we go. You're a sick bastard. Limbo was a trailer.
Yes, British trailer.
Yeah, you can speak about this because I was watching it and I was like, what's happening?
Some refugees are in Scotland and they're like Indian guitar.
Ah, sitar.
I don't know what instrument it were, and it looks funny.
That's it.
Oh.
You fucking ginger bastard.
I wrote down one thing, and it was, are any of the indie comedy movies actually comedy movies? Because they don't look funny. The last time I was on here, we watched the trailer for Kajillionaire. That was the same. It just doesn't look funny.
You know. He needs to step off that lad. Next trailer.
Do you want to go over to his house? for a scene.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, just stay there a minute, see, and we're just going to be gone for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Next trailer, Spiral.
This looks like shit, doesn't it?
It's the first trailer didn't really look that sorry.
I'm not going to lie, I forgot there was a first trailer.
It was just like Chris Rock going up to a crime scene, and then they were talking about it maybe being Jigsaw right at the end.
Right.
And then this trailer's just like, boom, Saw. It's a Saw film.
Are there many spirals in the Saw films?
Jigsaw's got spirals on his cheek, hasn't he? Cheeks.
Oh, the little doll guy.
Yeah.
Because I've only seen 4 of the films.
Or more than me.
Right. I think that's more than half.
It looked weird, this, because Chris Rock can't act.
Yeah.
Isn't he the director as well?
He's, at least, I know he's the producer on it. Is he the director?
I don't know, mate. I don't know why Samuel Jackson's in it,
You're the
to be
horror
honest.
guy.
I thought it was going to be like a psychological thriller from the first trailer.
A bit like Seven.
But then,
Yeah, but then they didn't, and then showed whatever the fuck that trailer was.
and then Pigface, Saw Trap. Is it Jigsaw? Jigsaw's dead. Jigsaw's probably not dead. And then,
Let's ruin the suspense of his dad getting captured by showing it in the
Yeah.
trailer.
And Chris Rock gets tied to a thing with a saw in his hand, like the first Saw film. It's just going to be like, remember these Saw films? Yeah. There's all the traps from them. And Chris Rock's in it.
Weird casting.
Yeah.
Well, he probably cast himself, didn't he? If he's producing and whatnot.
Says from a book of Saw as well. Saw a book?
I think so. I feel like they're just trying to
Make it
seem more important than it is. The Saw franchise in general.
Yeah. Let's talk about Wrath of Man. Or do you want to add anything onto that, Seaton?
I've not seen any of the Saw films, so my insight's pretty limited on that.
You've not even
I saw the first trailer, like you said. I thought it was just like going to be a sort of investigating psychological sort of thing, like you said with Seven. But yeah, then it's Saw spin-off, and I just stopped caring.
Yeah. You've never seen a Saw film? Is it because you're too scared?
Everyone's seen at least the first one.
I've seen bits. I've seen some of the traps and little scenes from it, but I've never just sat down and watched the whole film.
You've never
I
watched
respect my time too much for that.
Okay, no.
Saw 4 is the greatest cinematic achievement ever.
Saw 2's the best.
Danny Glover's high point, mate.
Glover is in that
Saw
film,
4.
isn't he? Jesus.
And Donnie Wahlberg, the better Wahlberg.
How many Wahlbergs are they?
Like 2 that are known. The rest are just maybe real or maybe not. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Wrath of Man is a trailer. Guy Ritchie, Jason Statham, and he's a
Man
with
wrath.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I like Guy Ritchie, most of his films. Can't say this looked particularly great. Was it Post Malone in the trailer as well?
He
Just
was
getting
in
shot.
the trailer. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh God,
You got Jason Statham.
what's happening? Why are they letting rappers in films?
He's in another. He's in
He's in
that
that-
Spencer Confidential with the.
Is that the
The
present?
second best Wahlberg.
Yeah, the second best Wahlberg. The lesser Wahlberg, as his parents used to call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they dead now?
Yeah, he killed him. That's why he went to prison.
But yeah, this film. What is he? He's a.
He joins a security firm who do the transferring of monies and such.
Yeah.
But he's got ulterior motives. His son's dead, or he's doing it for someone or something. It was confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his son got killed by someone robbing a cash truck, so he became a guard of a cash truck so he can kill people who rob them.
In the hope
Gets
of
revenge or something.
Wrath of Man. Does it look good or does it just look
It looks like a Jason Statham film.
shooty, kung fu-y Jason Statham-y?
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a watch at some point, but
What's the
With
last?
Guy Ritchie
What's the last
attached,
film?
so-
What's the last film he directed?
Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
Did he do
a
Aladdin?
gentleman.
Did he directed Aladdin?
I think he did.
Really? Jesus.
Let me just look that up. I'm pretty sure he did.
What? That can't be right.
What, with Will Smith as the genie?
Jimi.
Yeah.
Fuck
Guy
me,
Ritchie.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Guy Ritchie.
Director of Aladdin.
Director of Aladdin, famously.
It's because Aladdin's like a thief, innit? And Guy Ritchie
From Lock, Stock to Aladdin.
scum.
The Guy Ritchie story.
Right. Da-da-da. Guy Ritchie.
Don't know what you're going on about.
Next trailer, the Bad Batch trailer 2.
Is this the second trailer?
Yeah,
When was the first trailer released?
way back when they did that Disney press conference thing.
Well, that was ages ago.
Yeah. So this is trailer 2.
Right.
I don't know anything about the Bad Batch, so...
They're a bunch of clone troopers that have got, they're a bit like Seaton. They've got deficiencies and stuff.
Mental or physical?
Both.
Ah, right. Full season.
They were introduced in season 7 of Clone Wars.
7.
Yeah, 7.
How many seasons are there of Clone Wars?
7.
All right.
Glad we covered that.
Feels like it's been going on for a long time.
Well, it was off air for ages, but they did the last season on Disney Plus. It was like one of the big selling points of it, kind of thing. Because they're only in like a 3 or 4 episode arc in Clone Wars, like all the arcs. But they're decent enough characters. I'm not a fan of that era in Star Wars. It's boring.
Big balls.
Because I don't like the clones because they're boring. Because they're all the same.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see these be different. And this looks alright.
Yeah.
It won't be as good as Rebels, but oh well,
Do you think it's going to be a one-off season or
You never
other
know.
seasons?
You never know.
I hope Sylvester Stallone's getting some royalties from the Rambo ripoff, because that guy is absolutely just based off Rambo, right? The main guy. Got the headband on, the long hair,
Don't
angry
know.
face. Yeah, okay.
Come on, be nice to Seaton.
Don't know who John Rambo is.
I've never said John.
But yeah, I'll obviously watch this. You'll make me. That's normally what you say.
Not this one, mate.
I like cartoons. I like Star Wars. I like Star Wars cartoons for the most part.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Clone Wars you can skip.
I've heard.
Most of it.
Uh,
Everyone should watch Rebels.
talk about cartoons. Rick and Morty's a cartoon.
No, let's talk about Ewoks and the fact that they finally added that to Disney Plus.
Is that in the Star Wars retro
The vintage collection.
vintage? Yeah,
It's also got the 2 Ewok films.
films.
You not
Ewoks
aware of these?
have
Yeah,
films?
they've got some shit films like Caravan of Courage and
Are they live
Back
action?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And they've finally released the animated short, which has got Boba Fett's introduction in.
Oh,
First time I ever seen him. It's the first time it's been released for like home viewing.
cool.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I know 4 or 5 things about Star Wars.
Yeah. Is that your 4 or 5 things?
Yeah.
I just don't know anything else.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Rick and Morty season 5. We didn't watch the trailer season, so
This is all on you.
what happens in it?
Also, have you got any thoughts on Bad Batch? We forgot to ask you.
Oh yeah.
Bad Batch, not really my thing. Star Wars is very hit and miss for me. I think most of Star Wars is bad.
What is your favourite Star Wars film?
Last Jedi.
No, probably, unironically, The Phantom Menace.
Oh boy.
It's got some good bits in there.
It's got a good last 5 minutes, yeah.
I think I just watched that the last
pod
half
race.
an hour of the film.
Pod race isn't good.
The pod race is banging.
It's not.
It's got a
Yeah,
fucking
it is.
banging.
It's just
It's got midichlorians in. Trade deals.
Mando's the best piece of Star Wars media.
That's not true, but it is alright.
It is true.
Spoken like a man who's never seen Rebels.
Well,
So-
that's true, but
That's
Solo's good.
Star Wars.
Except from you can't see out for the first 20 minutes, as I say
Yeah.
every time.
You can hear it though.
That's
like half of what you need.
Bad name getting way. The bad way he gets his name is what I was trying to say.
There we go. Yeah, Rick and Morty, go on, tell us. Tell us, Seaton.
well,
Oof.
I've not seen season 4, so I was a bit unsure of whether to watch this trailer, but I did. And you just get in some more of what you've come to expect with Rick and Morty. It just looked very much more of the same. I think the White Stripes was playing in the background, and I think they might be the most used trailer band of all time. Can you think of a band?
I didn't know that season 4 had finished.
I think I've watched half of season 4. Was season 4 the one where they released 3 episodes and then stopped for a bit? And then were released?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
What song was playing?
I actually can't remember which one it was.
So I'm a trailer fan.
Well, it was the White Stripes, and it wasn't off Icky Thump. I can tell you that much. But yeah, Rick and Morty's all right, innit? I think you get the old cringe memes and fans and stuff, but overall, it's pretty fun to watch. I'll watch season 5 when I actually get around to watch season 4.
I might just give up on it.
I gave up on it ages ago.
There's worse TV out there to watch.
Yeah, but it just became so far up its own arse. And the fans are annoying.
I watched it before even anyone knew about it. Let's go on to the news, shall we? Gonna have to open up something else now. Are you ready? Justice League 2 and 3 are officially moving forward. So it's...
I didn't think they were.
Mate, comic book films are just gonna go down the shitter. I think the bubble's about to burst.
Hopefully.
So, CEO of Warner Brothers and Sarnoff. People have weird names, don't they? Said, we simply didn't realise how much of a demand there was for Zack's take on Justice League. The hashtag Restore the Snyderverse movement showed us the error of our ways, and when his legions of fans proved their passion and dedication by hijacking our hashtag Stop Asian Hate.
Wait, what?
Well, we just knew we couldn't ignore them any longer.
Wait, why are we dating Asians now?
Because they basically
No, we're not hating Asians.
doing the hashtag Stop Asian Hate. And then the Snyder fans just plastered Restore the Snyderverse all over that.
On top of this...
Yep.
Oh.
So she was like, you know what's more important? Restoring the Snyderverse.
Stop racism. Let's make more Zack Snyder films.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, and then she went on to confirm that Snyder will direct Justice League 2 and 3 back to back with the upcoming... Wait, what? And all upcoming DC movies, including Aquaman 2, Shazam, and Wonder Woman 3. Oh, right, will now be considered as Elseworld stories. And the Snyderverse establishing itself as main canon.
It's just bollocks, isn't it?
It's insane. Snyder fans are just too powerful, it seems. But yeah.
Are they actually Snyder fans though, or is it just a meme gone out of control?
I mean, off the back of this, the New Gods movie that was supposed to be coming out and the Trench movie.
Which I was looking forward to.
Yeah,
because
the
that's the best
horror.
part of Aquaman.
The horror Aquaman James Wan film has now been scrapped.
It's baffling.
And this news fucks me off, mate. Zack Snyder is apparently going to helm the next 3 Avengers films.
Wait, what? Is that real? I thought you'd put that in as a April Fool's.
No, mate.
Why the fuck would they do that?
You can't make good films.
So basically Kevin Feige was like praising him on his Snyder cut and everything. And then Zack Snyder's been doing loads of fucking interviews, and basically they asked him about if he'd ever join the MCU. And it says here, Zack Snyder could not be found for comment, but Kevin Feige representative did give us this comment from him. This is a new day for the MCU, with Zack on board and on the flagship team that will steer the rest of the MCU. Gone are the days of content quips and one-liners, thin plotline that have no gravitas, and repercussions, especially the end of any dance-offs.
This isn't a real news story, surely.
I mean,
So they're hiring this man, and in the same thing, shitting on everything that's previously come beforehand. So they're bad-mouthing their previous product and ruining their future product in that one sentence.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if it's real. It just says it on this website.
When was it released, the article?
I don't know, mate.
This can't be real.
Who knows? Who fucking knows?
It can't be real.
Hopefully it's not real, but if it is, it's a bit crazy, innit? Could you imagine a Zack Snyder Marvel film?
Has Zack Snyder made a good film?
Dawn of the Dead, mate.
No.
300's all right, but
No,
that's still pretty weird.
Watchmen's his best film.
Watchmen.
He's got tits in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Justice League's his best film.
Yeah, I know. You gave it 7 out of 7.
You watched the whole 4 hours.
Of course we did. Part
Brave
1
men.
to 6, plus about 10 million scenes after that.
I hated it.
You loved
Yeah, I won't be doing
everything.
that to myself.
More Marvel news though. Shang-Chi. Toys have spoilt stuff again. Hey, let's have a look at these, shall we, Mr. Pineapple? You can't see him. Ha ha ha.
Well, hopefully he's researched it.
How do you spell Shang-Chi?
This guy. So, yeah, these Legend series toys have leaked the look of Shang-Chi, the Mandarin, and God knows who else. And the fucking. Let's take a look, shall we? Shang-Chi, what do you think?
It looks like a man.
A red man. This guy.
That man's called Wenwu.
That's a Mandarin.
Wenwu.
Wenwu Mandarin.
Wenwu.
He's got a hooky thing, and he's got a.
Is that an axe?
Yeah, he's got weird hands. Look at that.
I was about to say, why is there so many hands? The action models normally have removable hands.
It's like he's not even seen my Jackie Chan figure upstairs, mate, from Police Story.
My
Have
Power
you-
Rangers never
have you
used to have
never
those
had
back in the day. Yeah.
They do these sort of higher end ones do these days.
It's so he can hold his hook and axe.
Mate, when I used to have them, like, back in the day, the Power Rangers or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they just had one set of hands.
I did get a Power Rangers toy in the post today. I posted it in the Discord.
Oh, nice. I'll have a look.
And by in the post today, I mean it came at like 10 to 9 at night time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Why she got a giant
that
mannequin?
people
thing.
think that's Mr. Hyde, who's a giant monkey.
Right.
It's just Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but it turns into a monkey instead.
Ah.
I don't know if that's thingy, you know. What's her name? Michelle Yeoh?
Maybe on Mish.
Yeah. And then Death Dealer, look at him.
And he's got a giant hand.
Yeah, that's Mr. Hyde's hand. I don't know why they didn't just make a Mr. Hyde's thing. Maybe you have to buy them all to get the complete Mr. Hyde.
Maybe.
That's
annoying.
Yeah. Look at his mask. And he's blue. What do you think of the action figures with many hands?
I feel old. I feel like this is the point where I've realised I'm old, that now action figures have changeable hands. Back in my day, never would have seen such a thing.
Oh, so it's just upset you.
Yeah. What's it actually for? What film's this?
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It's a Marvel
This
film.
has gone completely over my... I missed this one.
It's
When's that coming now?
You know the Mandarin from Iron Man 3,
Yes.
Ben Kingsley,
Yeah.
who isn't actually the Mandarin. This is a story about the actual Mandarin. Well, it's Shang-Chi, but it's just about the Mandarin in it, really. No one's going to care about Shang-Chi. He's a Kung Fu
enough.
man. Do you think Marvel's actually going to go full Kung Fu movie? It's going to upset you, innit? Oh, bless him. Last bit of Marvel news. Russell Crowe as a secret cameo in Thor.
Not
The God of War
that
and Thunder.
secret, is it? We're
No.
talking about it.
No, you were like, I'm on the set.
I went there and I packed him with my camera.
Did you?
Like, that's Russell fucking Crowe, mate. Look
Who do
how
you
fat he
Who
is.
do you think he can play?
Fat man.
I think he'd be a good. What's his name now? Bill, the horseman.
Beta.
Beta Ray Bill.
Beta Ray Bill.
Even he knows, look. And he don't know that toys can have different hands.
And he don't believe in Asian superheroes.
Oh, not sure where you got that from.
Well, hashtag kill Seaton. Asian hater man.
Stop the Asian hate. Stop the Seaton hate. I'm going to start that hashtag.
There is a very popular hashtag involving the name Seaton on Instagram every week.
We bully him, don't we?
Relentless.
Yeah. But Russell Crowe. Everyone's in this fucking film.
Yeah, it's got a big cast.
Matt Damon, Russell Crowe.
You know, he's just Matt
Sam
Damon.
Neill.
Will just be the cameo again, won't it?
Well, yeah, but
Is baby Hemsworth back as well?
yeah, I think he's older than him. I know who, isn't it? Melissa McCarthy.
She is in it.
She's hella fat.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Obi-Wan cast. Are you ready?
Go on.
Da-da-da.
It's always just Disney news, isn't it? It's all we talk about.
Ewan McGregor's in it.
Who's he playing?
Darth Vader. Hayden Christensen's in it. He's playing Obi-Wan.
Has he been in anything since?
Jumper.
He's not in Jumper. Jamie Bell's in Jumper.
Have you seen Jumper?
No.
Sam Jackson's in it, and Jamie Bell.
Who's the main guy in it then?
Jamie Bell.
Moses.
Jamie Bell, Billy Elliot.
Billy Elliot, yeah. Billy Elliot.
Yeah.
He's in Jumper.
Any good?
One film where he plays
He's
a rock
really
man.
good in Billy Elliot. He almost was a rock man in Billy Elliot, but he didn't want to be a miner. He became a ballet dancer instead. It's a prequel to Fantastic Four.
Moses Ingram.
Can't say I've heard of him or her.
I don't know. Joel Edgerton.
Good actor.
He'll be playing that guy that he played in that one.
Oh, Uncle Burnt. Yeah.
Rupert Friend. Friend?
Friend, maybe.
No, the I's before the E.
Friend.
Friend.
Rupert. That's what I would call it.
He plays Agent 47 in Agent 47.
The Hitman film.
Hitman film, yeah. I've seen him in real life. I was on a set with him for Death of Stalin. He played Stalin's son.
Is he a nice man?
He's also in Pride and Prejudice. He had a guy holding an umbrella for him. So,
Seems like a prick then.
yeah.
What kind of guy though?
Some like little guy.
Do you have a really strong arm from holding an umbrella?
Yeah. The other arm were really thin though.
Because they don't feed him that much, but he's really strong in his one arm. Yeah.
A bit like seeing.
Really good if he needs to dangle off a building though.
Yeah.
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 Unless he falls the wrong way.
Yeah.
In which case he's going to fall to his death. Because that other arm's not as strong. Because he doesn't hold the brolly with that arm. You see?
Indria Varma. That's Game of Thrones one that we talked about before.
The lady from Game of Thrones, yeah.
I never know how to say his name.
Kumeo?
Yeah.
Kamal Nanjiani.
He's in the Eternals, right?
Nanny Johnny.
Yeah.
Nanny Johnny.
That guy got buff.
He buffed up.
He did. Buff up. Bonic PC. What the fuck is that name?
Bonnie.
Bonnie?
Literally Bonnie.
Oh, my eyes, mate. Bonnie what?
Bonnie Pix.
Bonnie Pix of a Bonnie lass.
And we've also got O'Shea Jackson Jr., Sun Kang.
He's hard.
Yeah.
Wait, O'Shea Jack, that's Ice Cube's son, right?
Ice Cube's son, yeah.
Simone Kessel.
The Kessel Run.
And Benny Safdie. He looks weird.
Someone was saying to me that all the kids from Phantom Menace have been cast.
Cool.
As obviously older because people age.
You don't say.
Do you know the kids around the pod racing thing? Who's like, whoa, Anakin, you've got a massive cock. Oh, fucking no. Who cares?
You didn't know how to say the word Bonnie.
I thought it said Bonic. Right, my eyes are fucked. It's late. Army Hammer's a naughty boy, isn't he?
Very naughty boy.
What's he done?
This time. What hadn't he done, mate?
He was in that film where he touched a young boy.
Wait, what? Real life or film?
Film.
Film, right.
Call Me By Your Name, is it?
Oh, the what's his face film? I'm
Touchy Boy.
I'm trying to remember the director, but
He's not going to be in A Man from U.N.C.L.E. 2, is he?
I didn't know they were making a second one.
Yeah, I saw it. It's
It's
not near though.
Is he in the
So I
first
don't want to
one?
talk about it. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Gary Ritchie direct that?
Yeah.
Right to Aladdin.
He did direct Aladdin.
And I know he's not in Aladdin, so... Am I thinking of the same person?
Yeah, Army Hammer's in that, and Henry Cavill in it.
Yeah.
Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah.
What's he actually done then? Because I don't know anything about this
Well,
guy.
you don't know anything about Cannibal Rape Man?
No.
I saw
Right.
his leaked DMs a couple of weeks ago where he was talking about the cannibal stuff, which was weird. But then, since then, he's actually been accused of some sort of assault as well. But you should read those DMs. They are.
Cannibal? Are you getting them up?
No.
Yeah, he was talking. He was talking to this girl on Twitter, I think it was, and he was on about how he's gonna cut her open and use her blood as lube while he fucks her dead body and stuff. It was really, really weird, dark shit. And then she obviously deleted all of her messages and leaked those DMs.
Oh, because she were actually wanting him.
Yeah, you could tell like there was both going back and forth with a bit of some weird conversation, and she's deleted all her messages and leaked his side of it. It just made him look like a bit of a weird bloke 2 weeks ago, but now it's like, oh no, he actually is a psychopath, actually assaulting people.
Wow.
Probably won't be getting any work for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are just accusations at the moment. Well,
You said accusations very weirdly then.
I wanted to pronounce a U a lot more.
They're
So
accusations, yes.
It don't get appreciation. Like, oh my god, I'm just gonna stop talking. But he's been fucked off, $1 Billion Baby, and Death on the Nile, hasn't he? We're doing
Well,
some
no,
fingering.
Death on the Nile isn't. It's already filmed, isn't it? The trailers are out and stuff.
They could just like cut his face off, huh? Superman him.
Yeah, just put a mustache on him. No one will know it's him. Or just have him in it, but just blur his face. Like in You've Been Framed when they got the rights to show the person's face so it's blurred. Just like, no, that's not Army Hammer, mate. That's blurred face, man.
Yeah, sure. Is Death on the Nile just not coming out for the time
I hope
being?
so, because it means Disney are going to take a loss on that. And that'll make me happy.
There was some fingering though. What are you looking at, Ian? You look very.
I'm reading those DMs. They're so
God,
weird.
read one out to us.
Oh my god. That just made me so hard, and it makes me confused as to why. Is that even possible? I'm 100% a cannibal. I want to eat you. That's scary to admit. Okie dokie.
Did she send like a picture to him?
I don't know.
Did he send it to a partner, or was it just a rando?
I don't know.
I thought you were in the cult.
Eat your blood, I crave it. Will you give it to me tomorrow? Don't forget that you're mine.
Very, very, man.
That topic, once again, it is very intense. I'm intense. I need your blood. I want you to feed me with it.
I thought you knew about this. We've literally talked about it on the podcast
Have we?
in previous weeks. Yeah.
Surely if you're a famous actor, you probably don't send DMs to someone on Instagram or whatever it was saying that you're a cannibal. You just don't do that.
At the end of the day, we've all got our vices.
Well, yeah, but come on. Keep it a bit more private than that.
If you were to eat...
I don't think he'd actually eat someone, though.
He might do.
Maybe he was just on about, eating her.
Vaginica.
Yeah. And then she just, period blood. Maybe that was it.
Yeah. He wants to make some black pudding. Maybe.
Why don't... There you go. Army Hammer, if you're listening to this, just say, I like periods. And it got a bit...
Period pudding.
Got a bit weird.
Yeah.
But then he has got rape accusation.
He's on the naughty list this Christmas, that's for sure.
Christmas is cancelled in the Hammer household.
How do you say his last name?
Army Hammer.
Hammer.
No. Next news. I'm done with Army Hammer.
Faison.
Done. Faison.
Scrubs, man.
Turk.
Scrubs,
Yeah. He's been cast as Dr.
You can say it. Come on.
Utonium. In the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah. And Nicholas Podani is Mojo Jojo Jr.
Who's Nicholas Padani? And why should I care?
I don't know him. He's just I think he's a new kind of young
He's a
kid.
noob, right.
But he's playing Junior, isn't he? So he's just a little
monkey dude.
I don't care about that one. I want the bad boy,
Is it live action or is it?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
On the CW.
Netflix. They like Ryan Johnson, don't they? So much that they're willing to spend $450 million on Knives Out sequels.
I know, right?
Have you seen Knives Out?
Still not seen it.
Same. Have you seen it?
I've seen Knives Out, yeah.
I really want to.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was a decent watch.
Would you spend
It wasn't.
$450 million on sequels?
If I had $450 million, I think there's a couple of things I would probably spend that money on first, but it's Netflix, and they just piss money away on anything.
Yeah, fuck you money they've got.
Yeah.
Netflix money. Imagine if you had Netflix money.
Imagine if Blockbuster bought Netflix when they were offered it for like $5,000.
I mean, they'd have just killed it though at that point, right? It wouldn't have become Netflix.
Yeah. Would it have saved video rental stores?
Nah.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
That's a topic for a different day. And that day's now. We're changing it up.
CSI is returning to Vegas.
We didn't have a lot of news, so I just thought I'd include it.
It's one of them newses, is it?
They ain't been a CSI show in a good while.
Justin Bieber got shot on one.
Is CSI the one that's got Ice-T in it?
No, mate, that's Law and Order, right? And
getting me crime shows mixed up.
LA's got LL Cool J in, and Chris O'Donnell, aka Robin, from those two Batman films. But yeah, it's got William Peterson back and one of the women. I haven't read the article because I didn't care.
Have you ever watched it?
CSI?
Yeah.
Yeah, loads of episodes. I've got 2 episodes upstairs.
Just 2 episodes?
There were a double header directed by Tarantino called Grave Danger.
Oh,
It's good
That's
episodes.
pretty cool.
Yeah, they're alright. I recommend it. A guy gets buried in like this coffin. You know, it's like a thing that you put someone in and then like bury it.
Very Tarantino.
Oh, you're describing a coffin to me.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then it's one of the police CSI guys, and they're like, "We need to do this. There's semen on the ground. It's probably there." There's always there's semen in every episode.
Yeah.
And that's how you catch. They robbed the bank. Semen.
How many pairs of dirty feet does he manage to squeeze into those 2 episodes?
I can't remember. I'll have to
There's at least one for sure.
I'll rewatch it and let you know. I highly recommend it though. It's a good double parter. Grave Danger, because it's about a grave where they put the coffin in.
Yeah.
What's the coffin again?
Why is it dangerous then?
Oh, because he's alive,
Oh, right.
and he's like alive in the coffin, and he's not meant to be alive normally, unless you're into that kind of thing. Maybe Armie Hammer's into that kind of thing. I don't know.
Ryan Reynolds was
in that one film,
coffin, yeah.
Buried.
Yeah.
I own that film.
You seen it?
I owned it illegally the first time, right? And I watched it for like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the DVD fucked up for like the last like 10 minutes of the film. And then my mum bought it me from like Morrison's or some shit one day. And then I've not watched it. So
It's all right.
that's the end of that story.
Yeah. He's got a lighter.
He does have a lighter.
He's like, I'm buried alive.
Imagine being buried alive though.
It wouldn't be nice, would it?
No, but unless you're like Undertaker though, you can get out of it proper easy.
Oh, yeah. Or AJ Styles.
Yeah, in his hand.
Yeah. Fuck me. Oh, CSI, yeah. Next bit of news. Jordan Peele might be getting Stephen Ewan for a new horror film.
He's everywhere these days.
I think he just jumps on any kind of social kind of thing, doesn't he? You know, in the news about all this Asian hate, and now he's just going to do a horror film about
You need to charge your laptop.
Asian hate. Yeah, what do you think about this? Stephen Ewan's a good actor.
He's
I hope
in.
he gets the Oscar, but he won't because Chadwick's going to get it.
He's in that one program.
The Swimming Dead.
No, Invincible.
Oh, yeah. Watched any of that yet?
I don't have Amazon Prime, mate.
I do.
What are your thoughts on this, Seaton? A good boss delegate.
Get out the one where the guy's hypnotised by that weird.
Yeah, it's like they turn him white or something. I've not seen the film.
No.
Oh, it's all right.
They turn him white, right?
They turn
They don't turn him white. They like turn him into
into
slaves.
black guy
Why though?
because the white women want the black dick and stuff
Is
like
that
that.
really what?
Yeah,
it is?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's about big black mandingo.
They they transfer the consciousness of a white elderly man into a young black man.
Is the bride in on this?
Yeah, they like pay for it.
Sure. Have you seen Ready or Not? That's a good film.
No.
It's got Andy McDowell in.
Yeah.
From 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Nice.
So is it literally just the same plot but with Asians instead of black people?
Oh no, I just put that in because
All right.
it's gonna be like that.
Do we
Have
know?
you seen any other Jordan Peele films?
The only Jordan Peele thing I've seen
Key
is
and Peele.
the what? Sorry,
Key and Peele.
I've never seen a full episode of Key and Peele. I've seen a sketch in it where they're saying people's names in a school or something. Maybe
I think I've seen that. Was it the advert for it?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I was probably watching like Bob's Burgers on Comedy Central or something.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh yeah, that's that same advert that's on every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Well, he did Us, which people weren't really keen on.
I thought everyone
And
loved
then
it.
he's doing Antebellum. Is that?
Wait, did he do that or did he just
Did
produce
produce
it? It's got bad reviews either way.
Was it out? That didn't do well then. Well, next bit of news, I guess. Anthony Ramos cast as a lead in the new Transformers film.
I don't know who Anthony Ramos is.
It is the guy from Hamilton and In the Heights.
Oh, the son.
Yes,
Right.
plays Hamilton's son in Hamilton, and that other guy that dies.
Hamilton.
Yeah,
Who's he going to play? Is he playing... Wait, is it like a live action
yeah.
deal, right?
We spoke about it a couple of weeks back.
Don't
It
recall.
was the one that's just not going to be tied to any Michael Bay shit.
Oh, they're just like redoing it.
Yeah.
Is Bumblebee in the Michael Bay universe?
I don't know. It's confusing, isn't it? Because at the end, don't he transform into the
Chevy.
car from the first Transformers?
What are your thoughts on this seating?
I've not seen Bumblebee.
It's all right.
All right.
It's got big arms.
I just assumed that any Transformers film after, well, basically any Transformers film's pretty terrible. The first one was all right.
Clearly never seen Transformers, the movie from 1986.
I'm on about the live action new one.
Oh, good. He's getting sassy with you there.
I'm just clarifying. I don't know. I don't think I'll be watching any new Transformer film. Is it like a reboot? Is it still going to be Sam Witwicky, or it's just a completely different story?
I imagine it'd be new.
Completely different, yeah. This is the one that had the, was it Beastmaster's working title?
Oh, right.
Yeah. There's a Thundercats movie coming from Godzilla vs. Kong director Adam Wingard.
Adam Wingard used to make good films, and then he got famous, and then he became a studio stooge.
Has he done all the monster ones?
No, they've all been directed by different people.
All right.
There probably won't be any more.
Have you seen Kong vs. Godzilla?
No, not yet.
I've heard it's actually not terrible, which
I've
sounds
heard-
surprising.
All the monster fights are like really, really good, but then humans.
As I keep saying,
It's similar.
keep saying, just give me big boys doing big boy things. I don't care about divorces and your little conspiracy theorist man and from Stranger Things being in it. I just kill them all at the beginning in a plane crash, and then let them just smash each other for a bit.
Smash.
That's all we want.
Yeah.
I don't want the little girl to be able to have a connection with the giant ape. You know, it's not needed. I want the giant ape and the giant lizard with the atomic nuclear breath to just have a big old hoss fight.
Fight. Kiss. Kiss.
He does like animals, doesn't he?
That was just supposed to be fuck it. Inadvertent bestiality over it.
Genuinely concerned now, because I know he's got dogs and shit.
Nope. No dogs here.
I'm so confused.
So's his dog when he's approaching.
Ending the news on a little bit of a depressing note, because we're going to have to change our schedule. Mortal Kombat's been delayed a week to give Kong vs. Godzilla breathing room.
It's not that much breathing room, is it?
No.
What are your thoughts on this Sea Hound?
I don't really have any thoughts on that.
What are your thoughts on Thundercats? Are you a fan?
That was a cartoon, is it?
Of course he's a fan. It's got cats in the title.
That weren't me.
I don't think I ever saw Thundercats. I think it was a bit before our time, wasn't it?
It's like 86-ish.
Yeah. Thundercats is not something I'm familiar with.
They say ho a lot.
Ho.
Thundercats, ho,
Oh, right.
don't they? And he's like Lion-O, and then Tiger Man.
Cheetah Boy.
Leopard Girl.
Any more you can name?
Siamese cat.
Oh, that's just a cat.
It's just the cat. It's just always the cat in the corner of the scene, just licking itself. It's the Siamese cat. I can't. Puma Man.
We're not talking about Thundercats anymore.
Male cat girl.
Male cat girl.
Male cat. Oh, very inclusive.
It's a female cat girl. I believe it's a cat.
It's called a queen.
Kitten.
Female cats are queens.
Why?
I don't know. I googled it.
There's only one queen in this world.
Oh god.
And that's Queen Baby. You know. What did you think I was gonna say? Why did you go? Oh god.
It could have been anything.
It could have been.
Let's go on to the Big Pineapple. It's top 5 last albums, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final album.
Final album.
Cake.
When you're not allowed posthumous ones, are you?
Yes, I should. There's some caveats to this, of course. You know, no posthumous albums, which ruled out some fantastic ones, and they have to either be dead or broken up. They can't be like just Lady Gaga's last album.
Yeah.
Because we have to assume she's going to release another album, unless she accidentally died now. In which case,
Would she make your top 5 if she did?
no.
Just make mine because, oh boy, I'm going to have some cake. Do you want some cake? So you know, wait, you can't, can you?
I wish I could.
Fucking space, mate.
Why is it so hard?
I don't know why. It's rock solid, isn't it?
So yeah, one of
I
you.
feel like I'm watching one of those weird fetish channels where people pay you to eat and stuff on camera.
See, and you can go first. Because my list is shocking. Are we doing honourable mentions?
Why are you not going first then if yours is bad?
I'm going in middle.
Right.
Well, my fifth. To be honest, I'm still not 100% certain on my ordering. I might change my mind halfway through and decide I want to put something somewhere else. But currently at number 5 is The White Stripes, Icky Thump.
It's a good album.
And I'm not sure it'd be my favourite White Stripes album, but I feel like it's a pretty limited pool of final albums. It was a tough choice for me. But Icky Thump is a great album. There's some really good tracks on it. It's not something I actually listen to that often, but when I was going through and making this list, I was listening to some stuff to try and think what could make it, and it's a really good album. It is the first 7 or 8 songs are really, really good. I think it tails off a bit later on, but I would recommend a listen if you've not already heard it.
I agree with you there, though. It does sort of bow out poorly.
Yeah, especially when you look at like the first 4 songs. You've got Icky Thump, You Don't Know What Love Is, 300 Miles an Hour, and Conquest. They're like all really good songs. I think they were all released as singles as well, because it normally means the band think it's their best songs.
Mm.
And then at the end, you've just got like the next 10, 11 songs. There's one single from all that. It feels like a bit of filler, but it's still a good album. I would say my favourite track on there probably would be Icky Thump, the title track. Just got some classic Jack White, strange guitar noises I enjoy very much. Either of you two?
No.
Are you planning to listen to it after this?
Yeah, why not?
Are you a White Stripes fan?
I know that one song that everyone knows. So,
yeah, copyright strike.
Seven Nation Army.
My favourite song by him was it I Can Tell That We're Gonna Be Friends?
Oh, that's on Napoleon Dynamite, isn't it?
Mm. Is that because why you like it?
No, I just think it's a really good song.
Oh,
It's just
do
nice.
you like Napoleon Dynamite?
No, I prefer Neapolitan ice cream.
Fucking hell.
But that was a good pick. I agree.
You know it's a good pick if you've not heard it.
Listen, it seems like I haven't listened to last albums.
I literally sent you a list.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who's are these? Didn't recognise one of them, mate.
There's so many classics in there.
Yeah?
Why don't you just pick Let It Be by the Beatles?
God, I hate the Beatles, so why would I do that?
They're the most overrated band ever, but pick it.
I've got Queen, mate.
Have you?
Yeah.
The album you've not listened to.
Is it Made in Heaven?
Made in Heaven.
That one.
Yeah.
Listen, Queen's a banging band, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've heard Let Me Live. Good song.
Are you looking at the set?
Yeah. just looking at the songs.
I'll get the songs up that you will have heard of.
Yeah. Made in Heaven. Well, I've heard that one. Probably not now. Well, it's got a star next to it, which means it's like famous.
Right.
Listen, right, my list. I can only think of 3. So my number 5 and 4 are just bullshit like
Probably
this.
know Heaven for Everyone. You know, everyone knows Heaven for Everyone. I
Go on,
was born
sing
to
it.
love you. No. Fucking prick.
Jesus.
I was born to love you as well. Winter's Tale, classic Christmas song.
Oh yeah, I know that.
It's a really good album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury was dead.
He was dead when this album was made.
He recorded most of it.
Number 5, Made in Heaven. Queen. Flipping them pages.
Number 5. Are you familiar with the year 1996?
Oh,
Lived it.
Before I was born.
Are you familiar with rap music?
Rippity Rapidaroo? Yeah.
Are you familiar with the people Wyclef Jean, Lauryn Hill, and the other one from the Fugees?
Yeah.
The Score. It's just great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a fan?
Sure.
Are you a fan? You a fan of it?
Yeah.
Want me to tell you some songs off it?
Yeah, go on.
Killing Me Softly.
Oh, that's a nice song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard of the band surely before.
Yeah.
I don't know all the tracks off the top of my head, mate. I'm not a nerd. I'm not Seaton.
Seated.
Just Ready or Not on that one.
Ready or Not is on this one. Yeah.
He is actually a nerd.
Yeah.
He's just confirmed it.
Come on. But they only released 2 albums.
I like that. I might put that as my number 4.
You're going to put this as your number 4. It's, they do a lovely cover of No Woman, No Cry on it, actually.
Oh, nice.
They do quite a few covers, obviously Killing Me Softly, No Woman, No Cry, but it's their own stuff is just as good, you know? They just seem to have an ease about them, you know? They just seem playful and a lot different to all the fucking gangster shit that was out at the time. There's not much talking about shooting each other.
No?
Or hoes.
Hose?
You know? And Lauryn Hill holds her own against the 2 males of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. I don't know why you're laughing at that. She's really, really good.
Best part of the band.
Oh, you're laughing at the cake.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry. Carry on.
It's just got some proper summer vibes, like 90s summer vibes. It was massive. It was around fucking forever.
When was it released?
February.
Why does it have summer vibes?
Because they released the singles at various different times throughout the year, dickweed.
All right.
Right.
Carry on.
Fucking this prick. Don't even
I've
have
not
them.
really listened to their albums. I know a few of their songs, so I might give that a listen.
I highly recommend listening to it.
I'll give that one a listen.
You can fuck off. It's just really good. The score's a great song from it as well. It's just banging. Highly recommend listening to it. Shame they didn't make more stuff together. You need to just fuck off, mate.
Jolly good. Shall I move on to my 4th?
Go on then. Big balls.
I'd say my top 3 were they stand out above 4 and 5, obviously. 4 and 5 are kind of interchangeable. So this could have been 5th. Could have put the White Stripes here instead. But I went with Oasis, Dig Out Your Soul. I'm not sure that's going to get any backup from either of you two. But
No, don't like Oasis.
I'd say we're way past their prime at that point.
I wouldn't disagree, but I was not really infused with many of the other final albums. So
Let It Be by the Beatles, mate.
this is better than anything the Beatles did.
Stick it in there.
Honestly, I don't really know the track names for this because when I listened to it, it was just kind of I'd listen to the whole album, just play it through, and if you played me a song, I'd recognise it. I wouldn't be able to tell the actual name of it apart from a couple of the bigger tracks like Shock of the Lightning or Bag It Up, something like that. It's just typical Oasis. You know what you're going to get with Oasis, and most people like them, but a lot of people don't. I feel like this isn't.
They've done some good stuff, yeah.
Liam or Noel, who would you pick?
Neither. Can I pick neither? They're both cunts.
Who's less of a
neither?
Now, right now?
I don't know. I don't follow him that much.
I'd say Liam's less of a cunt right now.
Agreed.
I'll agree then. Yeah, that same. Proper.
They're all on the same wavelength there.
But now he's like totally not right now compared to the other one who is like totally.
Now he's
right
like,
now.
I've been laughing in.
Yeah, I agree.
Never seen anyone less interested by a conversation in my life. Don't really have much more to say on that one. Both this one and the White Stripes could be 4th or 5th, so we'll just call them tied 4th rather than 4th and 5th. What's your number 4, Ant?
Very much like both mine could have been 4th or 5th.
It seems like they could have been, 7th, 15th, 27th.
My 4th is American Four Man Comes Around. The Analyst will edit it like I know what I'm saying. It's got that song on that I really like, but it's really overused in like trailers and stuff.
You're referring to the opening track? It's not the opening track though, is it? You've not listened to the album.
I'm going to say Let It Be by the Beatles. I like it because of Logan though.
I've still not seen it.
I know. You haven't seen Logan. Have you seen Logan?
I have seen Logan, although I haven't seen like any other X-Men film.
You've never seen any other X-Men film? But you've
Don't think
seen...
so. Yeah, I just thought a bit of Hugh, I'll have a bit of that. Didn't watch the black and white version.
There's a black and white version of Logan.
Pretty cool, yeah.
When did that become like a thing?
I think only 2 films have done it. Logan and Justice League.
Mad Max?
Oh, did it?
The Mist?
No,
Which Mad Max?
Fury Road?
Black and white?
It's called like the Chrome edition or something.
I don't like the sound. I love Mad Max, but that
I've not seen it myself because I'm not.
You love Fury Road.
Never heard of it.
Stop playing Battle Cats.
I may as well. What's coming out of your mouth?
Well, it's your go now.
The year's 1968. In 2 years' time, Jimi Hendrix is going to be dead. But before then, he releases his final album, Electric Ladyland. It's a really good album. It's really, really good. The Jimi Hendrix Experience songs released 3 albums, and they're all absolute bangers. Go and listen to them all. This one is longer than both of the other 2 combined. It's about 76 minutes long.
76 minutes?
Yeah.
That's like 16 minutes after an hour.
Some say this is him in his most experimental phase.
A lot of drugs.
He did like his drugs, true, but in terms of his music, he's got some of his longest tracks on. This Voodoo Child being just a great example. It includes, arguably his most famous track is on this album. All Along
Watchtower. Yeah.
Great track, great single, but it's not my favourite track on the album.
So it'll be used in trailers though.
What is your favourite track on the album?
Probably the final track, because it's the NWO theme. Back when the NWO were cool.
I think Crosstown Traffic's my favourite one.
Crosstown Traffic has just got an iconic opening. It's a good song. It's just a really strong album. I can't fault it. I like it. Doesn't outstay its welcome, even though it's that long, kind of thing. And he's just good. Why couldn't the world have taken you instead of Jimi Hendrix, Anthony? Oh God.
I would have took him.
It's true. He's really good at what he does, and what he does is making fucking awesome music.
What he did?
No, because we're killing you off. Remember?
Oh,
Ritual
right.
sacrifice to bring back James Hendrix.
James. He lied to everyone.
Oh no, I don't know what his real name is.
Ah.
Just trying to create intrigue for the sacrifice on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Speaking of Twitch, I've just used my Twitch Prime to subscribe to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour.
This guy,
He's fucking done something.
this guy.
Have you joined the Discord yet?
He has
I have.
And I was like, ooh, it's you. Because I'm evil.
Why he's been so evil? He's just used his Twitch Prime.
Yeah, but I did that before I found out this information.
Yeah. Maybe you should have told us that.
Prior to.
Yeah.
Also, why are you on Twitch, bitch? We're trying to record a podcast.
Yeah, Twitch.
We're
bitch.
professional men.
I was doing it while you were shoving cake down your throat.
I do remember that.
Uh-huh.
Mine
Cake
weren't
that I've
cake,
not got
actually,
any
that
of.
was just icing.
Yeah.
I just had a lot of icing.
Caterpillar face. Clyde. Jimi Hendrix, though.
Yeah, it's a really good album, but so is Axis Boulder's Love and the other one that I can't remember the
Is
name
it his
of right
best
now.
album?
What's the other one called? I should know.
The Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Axis Boulder's Love is the second album, maybe? Are You Experienced is the other album.
Is it his best album?
It's certainly top 3 that were released during his lifetime, because obviously there's posthumous albums as well. So some would say that is the fourth greatest final album of all time.
Yeah.
And then he died.
How did he die?
Oh, trying to make a 4th album. The pressure of it crushed him, and then he stopped being alive.
Satan.
Well, after listening to all of that, my number 3 is Jimi Hendrix with Electric Ladyland. So I don't really have
experience.
Well, okay then. My favourite track off this album is Crosstown Traffic. I don't know if you've ever knew that about
I
it.
heard that's got a really iconic opening. Do you know my favourite track off it?
Can I guess?
Go on.
Is it All Along the Watchtower?
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought it was.
Surprisingly. It's the one made famous by the NWO, mate, because it's their theme tune.
That's the last track.
It is.
I know.
Before we came up with this idea, and I was actually trying to find final albums, I'd never listened to this album. I'd heard pretty much half of the songs off of it, but I'd never just actually listened to it as an album. And it is really good. I would just echo everything that Mr. Pineapple himself said. Nobody wants to listen to another 5 minutes of the same, do they? Jimi Hendrix, good guitarist, good music, good album. Done.
Is it my turn?
I think it is.
It's not finished, the poor lad.
He is. He's just gone. Jimi Hendrix, good album, good man. Definitely good man. I knew him.
Didn't say good man.
He actually was there when he died, right? He had the chance to save him. But he's like, fuck you, I'm going to be the new guitar man. And then he went to Jimi.
And then gave up.
He actually opened up the very first gym. Plus, it was named after Jimi Hendrix. He just shortened it. It was an honour
And he
to
can't
it.
spell because he's ginger.
Yeah. Little known fact, that. Little known fact.
Right. My third best last album of all time. Year's 2014, mate.
God, it's modern.
It's not from a modern band, though. So chill your fucking beans.
Is it Let It Be?
No.
Oh,
It's Collapse Into Now by R.E.M.
Rem.
REM, Rapid Eye Movement.
I know what your other two albums are then.
Yeah, everyone knows. Very much like your Oasis one. I can't name the tracks, but I know how they sound in my ear holes.
It's sort of, that's the thing that with a lot of bands that have been around, they release more and more albums that don't have those hit singles that they're known for, but they're really good albums at the same time.
Yeah. So I look at these tracks, like I know I've listened to this album a lot because R.E.M's one of my dad's favourite bands.
Great band.
And I always listen to them with my dad. And I know I've heard these, but when I look at the track names, I'm like, sure, that's that song, I guess. But yeah, they're a great band. I love how alternative they started off. And
Would you say they are the most popular alternative rock band ever? Because they certainly sold a lot of albums.
back in the day, yeah.
But they didn't in the 80s. They were just really critically loved, but no one liked them
Yeah.
to buy their stuff.
And then Losing My Religion came out
And then
everyone went
automatic for the People, 1991 or whenever it was.
Yeah, and then we did that song for that Jim Carrey film.
My name is Cuban Pete from The Mask.
No, they're a great band. I mean, it's not the best album, but
It's an album though, isn't it?
it's an album. But I really love R.E.M. I think they should come back so I can see them live. And then they can just like all die, I guess.
I watched when Glastonbury were meant to be on. I watched the Glastonbury performance. It was just banger after banger.
Yeah.
They're good. They're good eggs.
Have you ever watched that series on Netflix? Forgot what it's called, but they like dive deep into certain songs from bands and stuff.
No.
There's one on Losing My Religion.
That sounds
like
interesting.
how he came up with it and stuff like that, and what his perspective was completely different to what all the other people thought, because he didn't actually see it as anything to do with religion. And then everyone was like, "Oh my god, they're talking about religion."
It's crazy that they don't like Shiny Happy People, innit?
Yeah,
I hate that song and I love it. It makes me feel happy when I listen to it or watch the video.
yeah. I think it's just because
They didn't perform that at Glastonbury.
I was about to say, did they just not play that live then? Because you'd feel a bit conned if you bought tickets to see R.E.M. and didn't hear that.
It's, they released a greatest hits album and it didn't have that on because they were like, no, we're not putting it on.
What's your favourite R.E.M. song?
Favorite R.E.M. song? Probably Shiny Happy People.
Orange Crush is good though.
Orange Crush is
Bad Day is good as well.
by Daniel Powter.
The Great Beyond's good though.
Yeah, I do love Man on the Moon though because
Yeah.
it references wrestling. It's got the name Freddie Blassie and then he died.
All the songs on that greatest hits, the greatest hits.
Except from that one that's not on it. The greatest hit.
The greatest hit of all time.
Yeah, I've said it. I've said it. It's official.
The Art's my number 3. I talked longer than 10 seconds.
You actually listened to this one.
Yeah.
Did you re-listen or were you just muscle memorying this?
Like, I went through the start of some songs,
Yeah.
and I was like, I never knew that were called that.
I listened to every album on my list today more than once while shooting people on GTA. I was like, that was my new criteria for the list. Will I enjoy listening to this while cruising around on GTA, having to get 50 headshots with this revolver to get 250k? And the answer was yes. And at number 3, it's me, right?
Yeah.
1970, folk band, duo, Simon and Garfunkel,
Oh, God.
Bridge Over Troubled Water. What do you mean, oh God?
They didn't like each other.
Damn right, just like us.
You're Garfunkel.
No, I'm far from the Garfunkel. It's just a great album.
It's just great.
It's an
See it in
album.
your number 2.
It's an album that I've listened to. It's probably the album I've listened to most out of my top 5. The opening track is excellent.
Why is it?
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Oh.
It's just a very good track. What I like about it is there's a great sense of finality to the album in that they kind of knew that their time was up as a duo. You can tell that there's fractures between them, but they still come together to make something truly special. And that just takes talent and Garfunkel.
I'm patient.
And it's good. It's very, very good. The Box is a banging track. Cecilia's on it.
Cecilia.
You know, it's good. It does divert a lot more away from their traditional folk roots, which obviously they were a folk band originally and stuff, which is followed up on more in Paul Simon's solo discography. I'm a big fan of Paul. It's just a belter of a fucking album. And is it the best album? No, I think I prefer Bookends, but damn, it's good. It's got my favourite song about a fucking architect ever on it.
What's the architect's name?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Oh.
Yeah, so long, Frank Lloyd Wright. Great song.
Do you agree, Seaton?
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't want to upset Mr. Pineapple, but
He was looking like he was disgusted at every word that came out your mouth.
It's because it's ginger.
I don't know most of the songs by the pair, so I'm coming at this with a pretty empty point of view. But Bridge Over Troubled Water is just such an overrated song. It's unbelievable.
This is the guy who put Oasis in his top
That
five.
is true.
And every single time I hear it, there's just Liverpool connotations and fuck Liverpool. So I cannot condone the selection.
You said you didn't want to upset Mr.
I
Pineapple.
wasn't going to bring it up, but you coaxed it out of me.
We didn't coax.
So I disagree, but respect your decision.
It's a really good album. If you just skip the first,
I didn't sound like respect.
Skip the opening track and just listen to the rest. You'll have a good time. There's a song about an architect, mate, and a woman called Cecilia who's breaking his heart and shaking his confidence daily. Frank Lloyd Wright, mate.
All right.
Also known as Cecilia.
I actually will do that.
Oh, I'm going to call it the greatest album of all time.
Maybe on episode 75 I can apologise if I listen to it and determine that you are in fact correct. It is a great album.
Skip the first song.
That's if you make it to episode 75.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on then. Fucking hell.
Building the tension. So number 2.
Let It Be, the Beatles.
Go on.
No Beatles
That's
on my
number 1
list,
and
mate.
2.
So on the first albums, the debut albums, there was a band on there called Joy Division on my list, Unknown Pleasures, and they're returning on this list as well with their second and final album, Closer. I've not listened to this album as much as Unknown Pleasures. I'm way more familiar with that. Would say I prefer that album, but still, as an album goes, this is very good. I don't really have that much to say about it as, I don't know, it's a good listen. As with most albums I listen to, I couldn't name the tracks as we listen to it and go through. I just actually, you start and it ends in 40 minutes and I've enjoyed that experience. I couldn't tell you what song was which. Just a bit of a shame that was their final album. I would have liked them to do more than just the 2.
You're not allowed to have it though, because it was released after his death. And as we've discussed,
Was it actually?
2 months after his suicide, mate. No, you were allowed it because they were still a band.
Ah,
These
got me worried then.
The rules that are set there, they're very easy rules. Were
I
they?
thought I'd abide it.
Yes, they were, because they weren't New Order yet.
Oh, so they actually changed after.
Yes.
Right, okay.
After the
I get
album.
it, right.
It's perfectly understandable.
Yeah, but why was I allowed Queen?
Because
They were still Queen after, so we still released albums after.
they've released no albums after that. That was their 15th and final album.
Oh, okay.
It's
They
not
just tour with that guy.
Adam Lambert,
and Paul Rogers before that. Come on, guys, know your fucking Queen history. God damn it.
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek, yeah, he was actually Freddie Mercury when he was too ill from the AIDS, from the bum sex with a gay man.
You were gay?
Yeah, we can only presume.
Oh.
But no, he was bisexual.
I've seen that film though, and she says, no, you're gay.
No, not based on fact, mate. Queen were never a band.
I think every film's based on fact.
Urban Legend is a film trilogy.
Is he done with his number 2? Or did we just...
I think he was just...
I don't even remember. You kind of railroaded me there.
The bombshell I dropped on him saying he couldn't, I'll have it. Is the thing.
I was panicking. I thought I'd have to pull out an album like Ant did with this 4 and 5. Just make it up.
Just let it be, mate. That's the go-to.
My 4th were like 2 albums or something.
Any future list, if you're stuck, let it be. That's just stick it in there.
Nah, fuck the Beatles. Joy Division, number 2. Done.
Is it my turn?
I wonder what it could be.
Oh, what do you think it's going to be?
One of them. Let it be.
Yeah, which one?
Abbey Road.
Let it be.
I think it's going to be Mr. Bowie.
Mr. Bowie.
Just talk about him.
Was David Bowie my debut albums?
No, because his debut album sucks.
Right, okay.
So
I spoke on it before, though. Am I thinking of a conspiracy?
anyway, just got Kanye in the brain.
Yeah. Well, speaking about Kanye, it's the album Black Star by David Bowie. This album, I'm not saying it's necessarily a good album. I'm just saying it's a weird fucking album, you know what I mean? Released on his 69th birthday.
Lol.
And then how many days later? I think like 3.
Like 2 or 3 days, yeah.
He died, didn't he?
So you were allowed that because he died after.
Yeah.
See, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but he weren't still a band.
Because you were a solo artist.
Oh, yeah. But it's weird when a man makes an album with hidden meanings in songs about his death and his journey through cancer and stuff, and it's the album's so fucking... Have you listened to it?
Yeah, when it first came out, I hadn't revisited it.
I've got it on vinyl.
I know you do.
Yeah. No, like, Dad is going to tour again. Died next day, didn't he?
Well, you killed him.
Yeah, I mean, probably Lazarus is my favourite song off here. I mean, most of the songs are just fucking techno, fucking weird beats and... is it music?
Yeah.
It's not a great album. But it's alright for a last album. I just like it because of how much you can get lost in the weird conspiracy hole down. Just Lazarus was one of the songs, like, people like, he meant that because he was going through cancer and, oh, he's not actually dead. Black Star's alright, I guess. 'Tis a Pity She Was a Whore is actually a pretty cool song.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a good album.
But it's number 2 on your list anyway.
I mean, it's better than... Is it better than R.E.M.? It's not better than R.E.M. I've done my list all wrong.
Do you know how numbers work?
I don't know. But it's his last album, so I've got to get it. And he's David Bowie, so he's got to be number 2. Because he's now number 1, but he's number 2 in my book. And that's why I've put in number 2, Black Star.
I had not very much David Bowie until he died. And then kind of that sparked me to go and listen to more of his music. And he is absolutely great. But yeah, I agree with you on the album. I can't really say I enjoy listening to it, but it's kind of interesting, all the things you can pull from it.
I remember my first listen, I was like, what is this? But there was a few riffs and a few verses that were really good. And then it just kind of got broken down into this weird, distorted noise for most of it. It's a weird one. Go and listen to it if you want, but you could listen to better albums, so just listen to them instead. Number 2 is
Strong sales pitch.
David Bowie. What's your number 2, Mr. Pineapple?
It's an album that I've only recently come to listen to. And it wouldn't have made it this high on my list before, like, the past week. But I've listened to it a lot recently. And it's the 6th album by the folk rock duo Richard and Linda Thompson. It's called Shoot Out the Lights, and it's from 1982. Much like Bridge Over Troubled Water, it's about 2 people who knew this was the end. I've mentioned the name Bridge Over Troubled Water, and you...
Abode.
Because their marriage was on the rocks and very, very shaky, and they did subsequently break up after this album was released.
That didn't work then. The album didn't work to get their relationship back on track.
I don't think that's why they were recording it, but it's just 35 minutes worth of fucking brilliance about love and loss and pain and just joy and everything, and it's fucking brilliant.
Do you cry listening to it?
I've cried listening to many things. Mostly the album Let It Be by the Beatles.
I'm asking about this one.
No, I've never, because I normally listen to this while shooting Pose on GTA 5.
Sure.
I highly recommend this to everyone.
I don't think I've ever heard of them.
You've never heard of
No,
them?
me neither.
An Orlando Thompson.
No.
You both need to get out from under your fucking rocks then, didn't you?
I like my rock.
It's a wonderful album, though.
What's the most famous song I've done?
These people. I don't fucking know, mate.
These people?
I'm not a nerd.
Can't say stuff like that.
I can. I highly recommend listening to Richard.
Is it their best album?
Yeah. The only other album by them that's worth anything is their debut. Didn't include it on my debuts, though, because I don't give a fuck. Shoot Out the Lights, man. It's really good. I highly recommend listening to it. I feel like Seaton would like it, but also I feel like he wouldn't like it. You know, you're a lost cause at this point.
But I'm still salvageable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because he likes the White Stripes and Joy Division.
He has a list of 5 albums.
I had a list of 6. Let it be.
Yeah.
Let's go on to honourable mention. Go on, you two. I've got none.
Go on, let's see. And go then.
I didn't have many, to be honest. I was struggling to find the final albums that I really enjoyed. I had the Maccabees, Marks to Prove It. That was one I was thinking about. It's got some really good tracks on there, but there is a lot of shit on there as well. So I don't think overall it was strong enough to make it. And then I was looking at basically anything related to Chris Cornell, seeing if he's got like a solo album or Audio Slave or Soundgarden, something that I would want to include. And while they did good stuff, I couldn't justify putting it in the top 5. He has made some excellent music regardless. So, but yeah, I don't have any other honourable mentions apart from those two. What about you, Mr. Pineapple?
Well, obviously, in the debut list we did, I included an album which was a one and doneer. So I could have put it in. I could have put it in this, but I thought that'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
I didn't think about it in that.
You couldn't think of any normal albums.
But I would have.
Right, what is it?
Fort Minor.
I've heard of those people. Too late now, though, isn't it for you?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. So I've not included the Ronettes in this one. There are other one and doners that I could have included in this. Grace by Jeff Buckley, which I'm surprised neither of you picked up on.
I'll be honest, didn't even cross my mind. But
Pacific Ocean Blue by Dennis Wilson. They both drowned. That's a fun fact for you.
Oh no.
Also Made in Heaven by Queen. It's a great swan song. Yeah, you included that, didn't you? Yeah.
I wonder where he got that idea.
Pink Moon by Nick Drake, who sadly committed suicide aged 25 after his third album. Wheel of Life by Pulp. Fantastic album. Not as good as Different Class, but still good. Hot Sauce Committee Part 2 by the Beastie Boys. Fantastic album. And you said you've looked at lists.
That weren't on one. They're all like the White Stripes and Joy Division.
Icky Thump by the White Stripes, of course. Junkyard by the Birthday Party. They were, Nick Cave.
Nick Cage.
Not Nick Cage. Yeah, Nick Cave. They were his first band. Birthday. Adios Amigos by the Ramones. They found their punk roots again and went out on a high. Avalon by Roxy Music. They threw away all their art rock shtick and just went full synth. Produced some good songs. Brian Ferry's great. Some that aren't on my list, but deserve mentioning. Leonard Cohen's last album before his death, much like Bowie, and that as they sense that, like, he knew that he's like, yeah, I'm gonna die. I have this song about fucking awesome shit like death, and stuff. Amy Winehouse as Back to the Black. It's a great album.
That's funnier than it should be. You fucked your brain now.
Yeah, I had more albums in my brain and they've gone now. What's the band? Tribe Called Quest's final album is a banger. Tupac and the Notorious Big Man.
Which one? Because there was one that came out after he died, wasn't there?
Well, it's not that one then, is it?
There's lots.
But it came out like it was all recorded before.
Yeah, but he weren't still a band.
That is true.
It's not tough to fathom. It's really not tough.
No post-dead people albums. That's what you said, right?
No posthumous albums, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that one scene.
But it was recorded.
Yeah, but
it wasn't going to be recorded after he died. But
I mean, it can't. Yeah,
it was like literally a week, 2 weeks after it was ready to go. That's the thing.
And that's his own fault for being too. If he was a bit skinnier,
ready to go.
And what was it called?
I
A bit ironic. It's called Ready to Die or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ready for Death.
For Big
Ready
Mac.
to Death.
Give me a Big Man.
What? Mac Miller.
Notorious
He
Big
had an
Man.
album,
Yeah.
and now he's dead.
That's for a lot of people. Oh, at 13 by Black Sabbath, another strong contender. I also listened to Talk Talk's final album. It made me sleep.
The Broadband Network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started off as a band, and we were like, "No, we've done with music now. But it had some broadband."
Oh, it's late, isn't it?
But really good album, but it did put me to sleep because it's very dreamscapey. And I was like, "Oh, nap." And then I woke up and it was finished. So I was like, "Yeah, all right." I mean, of course, Let It Be by the Beatles.
Yeah.
It's I actually did listen to Let It Be the other day.
Oh my god.
Just because I was like, let me stick it on and see. And then it were on. It's,
Yeah.
Let It Be's an alright enough track. And it has,
Bit repetitive, isn't it?
it has some good songs on. It also has some Beatles songs on.
Are we on the last? The number one, the number no.
The number what?
The no.
All right.
Oh.
Well, sorry. This was a pretty easy choice for me. I was number one a long way ahead of the rest of the list.
We know what it is.
I don't.
I don't think you do.
Let's be ginger together. By the Ginger Band.
Was that their last album?
Yeah.
Is it the theme song to The Gingerbread Man from like 1970? From the tip of my toes to the top of my head. It's guaranteed genuine gingerbread.
The fuck is that?
Amazing stop motion series.
It's not that, surprisingly.
You are?
Did you have a fever dream at some point? And imagine that.
I'll show you later.
Is it on Amazon? Is that where you saw it?
Carry on.
So on the honourable mention, I meant Audio Slave, and this is kind of like
Oh
the
god!
sister band, the cousin. They're you don't like them.
I just wanted to say out loud.
3 members of the band are the same between Audio Slave and this band, Rage Against the Machine, with their album Renegades.
I forgot about this band. I really like this album.
That's all right. That makes me happy. I genuinely thought you didn't like them when you dropped the "Oh God" on me. I was expecting some revenge for the Bridge Over Troubled Water remark.
I could never say a bad word about Rage.
I mean, as albums go, I think this might be one of the most consistent. Like every song on it is good. I can't think of. It might be one song on it that I think's a bit weaker than the rest, but there's just so many.
Clearly not listened to Let It Be recently. Then I feel
Fuck off with Let It Be.
banger after banger.
I mean, regardless of the tracks and the fact that they are great, just some of the people that were actually involved in helping write some of the songs as well. Some really big names. Shut up about the Beatles. You've got Bob Dylan, got the Rolling Stones, got the Stooges, Cypress Hill. It's got lots of.
Cypress Hill are great.
They wrote one of the songs for this album, which is a great song. I'd say my favourite track off this album. That's a tough one. I would probably say Pistol Grip Pump.
Very aggressive.
You know, sometimes just when you're playing GTA 5, driving around, shooting people, you just need the aggression. I didn't know, because they've started touring again, haven't they, Rage? So if they do make another album, going to make a liar out of me if this is not their final album anymore. But they have stopped making albums. This one came out in 2000, I think it was.
Yeah, so it's an old boy now.
Mm-hmm. It is. I mean, obviously, I enjoy all of the albums in my top 5, but if you've not heard this album, I really would recommend listening to it. It is so good. Can't believe you forgot about Rage.
I know.
You forgot about Rage, Mr. Pineapple.
I don't know. I listen to them all the fucking time.
So good.
Killing in the Name.
That is them. Not on this album, though. I don't have any more to add. Just listen to this album. It's excellent. What about you?
What
Tony?
about me?
Tony?
I don't think anyone can guess what my number one last album of all timers. Back in a little episode called Best Debut Album, my number one spot was a band called Linkin Park with their debut album,
Linkin Park.
Hybrid Theory. This album that I'm going to speak about now is also Linkin Park, One More Light, released in 2017. I spoke about in the debut albums how Linkin Park switches genre each album, and this album is very much pop-centered. Like it says here, it's a light years away from the band who shook the rap rock into its core with Hybrid Theory. They took a different approach when writing this album, because normally they come up with the hooks and the riffs and the instrumental parts and then get on top with the lyrics and stuff. With this album, they did it the opposite way and wrote all the lyrics for each song and then put the instrumental to them. And with obviously the death of Chester Bennington, you go back and you listen to this album after he died and you're like, oh shit, that's got a new meaning to that. And everything has a new meaning to everything, which is why I really like this album. It's my second favourite album from a band.
Yeah?
Yeah. The first album is my favourite because it's
the best one.
Isn't it?
Is it better than the Transformers track, though?
Which one?
All of them.
Yes. It shows the maturity of the band as well. A lot of songs are about their kids and stuff, and it's just a really nice. Well, it's when it first came out, you thought it was a really nice pop, family-friendly kind of album, which kind of uplifted you. And then you listen to it again after he died, because he sadly killed himself, and just see fucking song titles: "Nobody Can Save Me," "Talking to Myself," "Invisible," "Sorry for Now," "Heavy." It's all a bit. It's not nice to think about what he must have been going through in his mental state. It's the only album that actually has the same name as a song on the album.
Okay.
Which is some kind of cool trivia. But that song was dedicated to the late Chris Cornell, who you mentioned earlier, One More Light. Because
Great pals.
he wrote that song after Chris Cornell's death and, yeah, played it to him as tribute on the Jimmy Kimmel show or whatever. But yeah, it's a very gritty, like, stripped back Linkin Park. Like, it's got no rapping in it. I think there's only one song with rapping.
Okay.
And the rapper Mike Shinoda sings most of the songs as well as Chester. Yeah, and it's got an acoustic song, which is mental. But yeah, I was lucky enough to see their last show on their final tour of this album, which is pretty cool. It's very, very dear to my heart. So yeah, everyone should give it a listen. Yeah. It's also got Stormzy.
Does it actually?
Yep.
It's
featured on one song.
Just throw that out there.
Yeah. Goodbye is featured on, if any Stormzy fans are out there. But it does say Linkin Park in the song, which is just a bit cringy.
Meta.
He says, "I got a tune with Linkin Park." And you're like, shut up, please. Yeah, ruined that one. But yeah, number one, Linkin Park, One More Light. Go on, Mr. Pineapple, take the stage. The grand stage, set the scene. What year is it?
The year is 2002.
Oh, that's recent, somewhat.
A man's wife has just died, and his health is failing. He's losing vision in both eyes by this point of recording. And you've mentioned this album, possibly, in 4 or 5. I can't remember if you actually chose it.
Yeah.
It's American 4, The Man Comes Around, by Johnny Cash.
Got that one song on.
It does have that one song on.
Overused in trailers, though.
Much like a lot of the ones I've chose, there's a great sense of finality about this album as well, because he knew he was not long left, for his mortal coil. He was gonna meet June again. And the track list kind of echoes that in a lot of respects. It's the American series of recordings that he did were essentially cover albums. But he did have I think it's about 5 tracks he'd recorded already on previous albums in this one.
Right.
Too. Just some of the songs I'll list to you now. You're probably familiar with some of them. Hurt, for example, by the 9 Inch Nails. Seaton's favourite song, Bridge Over Troubled Water, is covered. I Hung My Head by Sting, first time I ever saw your face. Yeah. Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode.
Great cover.
In My Life by everyone's favourite band, the Beatles. Danny Boy, Desperado by the Eagles. And We'll Meet Again is the final track, of course, most famously sung by Damme, Vera Lynn. You know, for the boys overseas fighting the Nazi scourge that plagued Europe.
The Setons of the world.
Yeah.
Last time I was on here, you photoshopped me onto Hitler, so
I think
a nice full circle for you.
I think you'll find that was a picture we found on the internet, and we posted it for your birthday, so people knew that you were the real mind behind the Nazi party.
Carry on.
He makes every song his own. I think Seaton might like Bridge Over Troubled Water if he heard it sung by one of the greatest singers ever.
I would probably prefer it. I've not listened to this album, but I've heard songs from it. So obviously I've heard her about 1,000 times on different trailers. The Depeche Mode cover is really good as well.
It is. I mean, Violate is a banging album, but he does it better than Depeche Mode.
Agreed. I will actually listen to the Bridge Over Troubled Water one just for you.
Now,
You know, it's still no, not right now. I'm sure I'm still not going to like it though, because
Liverpool.
You just listen to the full album, bro. It's banging. I've got it on CD. That's how much I like it. You had it, yeah.
I think I replaced it with the Beatles.
The Beatles, yeah. Good choice though. Beatles, like B. It's an album that makes me emotional every time I listen to it. Because it's clearly a love letter to his wife, who'd recently passed away, and whose death clearly killed him.
Yeah.
And it don't get much better. It's a great way to fucking bow out. Johnny Cash is just one of the greatest people that have ever recorded music. And is it his best album?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good shout. What's your second favourite Johnny Cash album?
One with Joaquin Phoenix and...
Ah, yeah. Joker. By the Steve Miller Band.
Yeah.
And the correct answer, of course, is Live at Folsom Prison. I love the album, and I just implore everybody to source a copy, give it a listen.
Nice. There were some good lists.
Yeah, particularly mine.
I'd like to.
You had Let It Be in your own, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to just say the Analyst, our producer, has he's made a Spotify playlist of all the albums that we've mentioned.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, he's on the ball, that lad, isn't he?
He's going to put a link in the description of the video.
Absolute G.
Check it out. He's fucking good, isn't he?
He's always on the ball, that lad.
You paying this boy?
You bet he's got big balls. Do we pay him?
Yeah.
In
like, Seaton memes.
blowjobs.
Oh.
Have you been in your Fuck You Seaton channel?
I have. I was just in it about half an hour ago. I can't say I'm a fan.
I like the gym one. Do you like the gym?
Don't talk about the gym.
Because he named that after his best friend, Jimi Hendrix.
When do the gyms reopen?
They've been open for ages, haven't they?
No.
I
feel like I'm falling into Ant's trap here. I think it's the 12th of April.
My cousin's going paintballing tomorrow.
It's outside, isn't it?
All right.
I don't think it'd be allowed because you're still near people, aren't you? Sometimes.
You're allowed to go near people.
Yeah, but you can't cough on them when you paint them in face.
I don't think you're supposed to be like this close to someone when you're paintballing them in face.
Oh, I like to get close when I kill.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
What?
But that was the best last albums of all times.
We, of course, have Seaton on for all the big.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
We have him on for the big ones, you know. We've had him on for 25, for 50. So we'll presumably have him on for 75. Right.
74.
74, right,
Yeah, better
okay.
number.
And for some reason, we just seem to do music
Yeah.
lists with him. So
That's always interesting.
we're going to give him another music list to do.
What should it be next time?
Well, I've got a couple in mind.
Best middle album.
That could mean anything.
That would be so hard to work out.
Like, I'd just pick all first ones because they're technically middle because they've not got... Right.
We've got loads, I guess. Like favourite band, favourite solo artist.
This'll give him, and you especially, many months. 3 months, will it be?
Numbers.
I'm not very good at maths. You're a maths man.
Yeah, maths man.
What?
Go on. Use your numbers.
More than 3 months.
How many
You do 1 a
25
week, yeah?
weeks in a month?
It's half a year, mate.
Wait.
You do 1 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need 25 of them. 25's half a year, so it's 6 months.
This guy with his fucking degree. Making out he's better than us.
Fuck off. Get to gym, lad.
Right. We'll give him a few choices. We're going to stick with the albums for the time being. You've got 6 months.
Yeah, but we've done first and last. What now?
Top 5 live Berber.
Oh, what?
Top 5 ABBA albums.
Did they release 5? They've got 12.
I hope not.
They might have just released 5. ABBA Gold and more ABBA Gold. It's got all the big hitters on there. Greatest live albums.
Right.
We may as well, right. We're all 90s boys. Top 5 90s albums. And just because it came to me while recording this podcast, top 5 one and done album.
That'd be more difficult.
Yeah, but we know Grace, and you've got one, so that's 2, and the one I did, 3.
But we need like 15.
Yeah, we get them. That's more than fine. Right, see, and you get to choose from those 3.
Running back again.
Fucking this guy. top,
You've got ears, phones.
top 5 live albums.
Okay.
I like that one.
Top 5 90s albums, or top. I don't know what would you call it. We'll just call it top 5 one and done albums.
I like the idea of the live one too.
I already know my top 3.
No, my top 2.
Are we doing live albums then, boys? In
Live
75
albums
days'
works for
time.
me.
In 6 months. Even.
Fucking hell.
You might want to pencil that down, Tony, so you can actually listen to some.
I've got 2.
I think I know what his number one's going to be.
Is that they've released a live album?
Yeah.
They have, right.
2, I think.
2, right. There you go.
2.
But he's 1 and 2 off.
Can you have 2 from the same band?
As long as they're separate albums, yeah.
Cool. Can you have 5 from the same?
I think if they've got 5 live albums, mate.
No, I've
you,
got 2.
You have to
I've got
tier
2.
them accordingly, though. You can't just say the same thing for each goddamn album.
No, this would be a lot easier. Because I can actually listen to bands I like.
Yeah, good. Not after the Beatles released a live album.
Oh,
That's the question.
maybe.
I know I want to know.
Hall of Fame news. Right. Should we start off with the maybe Hall of Fame news? The Titus O'Neill. What is this? Because I don't want him to be in the Hall of Fame.
I think it's the Warrior Award. I don't think it's for.
right.
It's not for his wrestling work. It's for his like charity
Influence
Stuff.
and stuff. Yeah.
and when he kissed his kid and everyone memed it, and when he fell under the ring and everyone memed it.
It's what he's brought to the company.
Yeah,
Like trying to shape into something.
yeah, and being the first 24/7 champion.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Titus O'Neill possibly entering the WWE Hall of Fame? Matthew Seaton.
I nothing about wrestling post 90. If it ain't Stone Cold, don't want to hear it.
He's like Stone Cold, but not.
He's not as cool as Stone Cold. There's no way. Stone Cold was the man.
He's bringing Titus O'Neill's coolness into the situation.
Titus O'Neill kissed his kid live.
Is that not pretty normal behaviour to kiss your child?
Not when you kiss your kid's arsehole.
You never specified where.
Not a very good wrestler either.
No.
He's big though. He's a big boy.
Imagine going into a Royal Rumble, running down to the ring, and then falling and skidding under the ring.
That sounds pretty funny.
Just
Actually.
Google Titus O'Neill Rumble fall right now and just view it because it's like top tier entertainment.
Yeah, and we'll talk about RVD while he does that.
Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam. I think he was surprised by this one. I know I was, but I'm happy because Rob Van Dam's a Rob Van Dam man. Is he class of 2021?
Yeah, he's 2021.
Right, because we're obviously doing it all mixed up, and Batista's not doing
He's
it.
not doing it because he's filming 4-4.
Yeah. Hey.
He's fallen, right?
That's so good.
And then he crawls back out.
He proper disappears under the stage, doesn't he?
He's got a good backwards crawl, though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
impressive.
For a big boy. Yeah, he's quite nimble on a backward scroll.
Oh, that's actually great. Yeah, Titus, join whatever organisation you top man.
He's not joining any organisation.
And you said he was he's joining a team.
He's going in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I wasn't even listening, mate. I told you, if it's not Stone Cold, I don't care.
Jesus Christ, man.
He's joining the organisation. Fucking hell.
He deserves to go in just for that fall.
Yeah.
He sold it well, didn't he? proper. But also William Shatner's going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Is
How-
he 2021?
2021,
Right.
yeah. Everyone who's been announced recently is 2021.
Who's replacing Batista?
No one.
Right.
They're just going to have him in a future one,
Okay.
kind of thing.
William Shatner.
William Billiam. He's like 90 or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
When's he been on wrestling shows?
He's some special guest announcer.
Donald
I
Trump's
saw a
in the
picture
Hall
of
of
him
Fame.
holding a WWE mic, so I'm guessing that's the case.
Well, shall we carry on?
Yeah. Peacock. We spoke about this last week, didn't we?
Yes.
About how they're getting rid of certain things because they've got the network now, and they got rid of the DX thing.
It was the when they blackfaced up.
Yeah, when they were
mockery of the
doing
nation
parodies.
of domination.
Yeah.
Also, it's come out that all the stuff that's getting cut is going to be worldwide, not just American, in the American territory. So, yay!
So they are actually erasing history.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm going to sell my DVDs for lots of money on eBay when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going to affect our WWE network then?
Possibly, yeah.
That's so backwards. That's what happens. I actually watched that clip when reading about this news.
Mm.
It's pretty weird, isn't it? Who's dressed up as Mark Henry? Jeez. Should we talk about SmackDown? I mean, you haven't even watched.
I just want to briefly mention, because the ginger mentioned Stone Cold. Stone Cold has got he does his podcast, doesn't he? The Broken Skull Sessions. And he's got a guest that we never would have thought would be on the podcast at this point in his career.
Jericho.
And that's Chris Jericho, who works for AEW and not WWE.
Is it separate though? Broken Skull podcast?
No, because it's on the network.
What even? Oh yeah, it isn't it?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Well, are they going to mention AEW? They've got to.
Yeah, well, I think they are, yeah, because Corey Graves mentions it quite a bit on his podcast.
Yeah, but he's edgy, mate, and he's got tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one edgier than Stone Cold.
What about Edge?
You've got me there. I thought I knew him.
Go on then, talk to us about SmackDown and the
So-
matches that should have been at WrestleMania.
Which ones were they?
Memorial Battle Royal, right?
Oh, yeah. I didn't look at that because I didn't give a shit, because I don't give a shit about it when it's on.
Who won?
Who knows?
Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talk about Logan Paul while I Google
Oh, yeah,
that.
he was there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you like Logan Paul Seaton? You look like you would.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't really like either of the Pauls, to be honest.
Oh, there's two.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul's the worst one.
Jake Paul's the one that's boxing people that put up at them and
Ah.
fighting a UFC fighter in a boxing match.
Jake Paul's the one that never apologises for the stupid shit he does.
Has he done much stupid shit?
Oh, yeah.
From what I've heard, he's
He's-
boxing a man.
His house got raided by the FBI the other
Wait,
months.
what for?
Some guns that he had that
classic.
weren't registered and shit. But yeah, following Sami Zayn's documentary about the conspiracy behind WWE and how they're trying to fuck him over or some shit. Because Logan Paul did a documentary about Flat Earth,
Right.
but he fooled everyone into believing that he was a Flat Earther, and he did it like that kind of thing. So that's why they got Logan Paul involved. Basically, he came down to watch the trailer of Sami Zayn's documentary.
Yeah.
He came into the ring, and then Kevin Owens came, stunned Sami, and then had like a little confrontation with Logan. And then he pushed Logan, and now Logan's put on Instagram, you shouldn't have done that, or something. So he's going to have a match at WrestleMania, or he's going to be some kind of special guest. They haven't announced what actually is going to happen,
I hate wrestling.
but it's to combat the special guest of the Sunday night, with Bad Bunny.
Bad
So
Bunny,
they've got
yeah.
Logan Paul on the Saturday night, which at least Logan Paul's got some kind of fighting background, and he did wrestling in college.
I think you'll find Bad Bunny jumped off that turnbuckle and didn't nearly kill himself. So, and he rapped a Booker T rap, Satan's favourite song.
Wait, was it Booker T who did the supermarket fight scene?
With Stone Cold.
Yes.
Yeah. He knows everything with Stone Cold in. He's a fan.
Edge called himself a rated R superstar again.
Oh, so he's fully ill then.
Yeah. What else happened?
Who won the Battle Royal?
I'm just having a look now. Seth and Cesaro had a little tussle.
That's going to be a great match. It's like the only match I care about at WrestleMania.
It doesn't say anything about Battle Royal.
Well, I got like to.
And Apollo Crews challenged Big E to a Nigerian drum fight.
What the fuck is a Nigerian drum fight? Because that is going to be all kinds of insensitive.
Yeah, that's at WrestleMania as well.
Is that WrestleMania?
That's
Jesus
Continental
Christ.
Championship match. Nigerian drum fight.
If there's a Nigerian drum on a pole and they have to get it down, I'm going to... That's it. I'm sold.
It's next week, isn't it?
It's on the 10th, yeah, WrestleMania, yeah. I'm going to be very busy that day.
It's going to be a long one, isn't it?
I have a birthday party to attend that day.
When are we going to record?
Oh shit, we have to record a podcast. And WrestleMania's on for 2 fucking nights. What were we recording then? Let's have a look. Street Fighter. I reckon week off.
For WrestleMania.
Week off for WrestleMania.
Just do a
and then just
WrestleMania stream.
Yeah.
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 Heard it here first, folks.
Week off.
Week off. We're having an holiday.
Because that's going to be like death.
Hey, that means that episode 75 will actually be 26 weeks, not 25 weeks away. Change your calendar.
That sorts out the
Mortal Kombat situation, yeah.
This is all great.
It's all come together. It's because Seaton's here.
He makes
his Nazi
everything.
powers brings everything together. What was it like getting your first kill?
No comment.
That means he liked it.
He didn't like killing someone. So we've got some kind of dirt on him.
And we know he's into animals.
Yeah. Do you like Army Hammer?
But we're good mates.
Hitler actually loved dogs.
And Army Hammers.
I liked that. I give you that one.
He did like dogs though.
He loved them.
Right, should we... Have we got any shout-outs or anything?
Do you not want to talk about AEW?
I don't care. You didn't watch it?
Yeah, but Christian were there, and he were your second favourite wrestler,
shit,
apparently.
I watched that match.
Yeah,
Shit.
Jesus Christ, I'm just doing your job for you.
It's a really good match.
Kazarian's good, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Have you seen much Kazarian stuff before?
No.
Did you watch that match that I recommended?
No. There's a few slight botches from Christian.
It's
but
'cause he's
obviously
ring
ring
rust,
rust,
isn't it?
but
Yeah.
he does it. I don't know if do you care?
I'll be watching it tomorrow. I already know the result.
He does a beautiful frog splash.
Nice.
No, like anyone do that.
It's because they're just fucking shit.
Yeah, it's not Christian, is it?
Christian's so good.
It's a good match.
It's going to be a good episode, actually. At the end of it,
I want to watch the arcade.
the
match.
arcade match where they have the fucking whack-a-mole stuff. And,
Who's the guy that gets dropped off by his mum and shit?
oh, that's what's his face. He was in the tag team with Best Friends, but he got injured by Miro and Kip Sabian. What's his name? I can't remember.
I don't know, but I like that little gimmick.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's maybe just and there's a new stable, another stable.
Yeah, there's a lot of stables, isn't there?
It's very New Japan-like in that sense,
Yeah.
which is good though.
I'm going to start watching it now, Christian's in it.
AW's banging. You can't watch it though because you don't have the ITV.
Fuck's sake.
You just have you got
I'll be
normal
able to watch
TV?
it on-
You got normal TV
On my laptop.
because the ITV app is shit.
Yeah.
So I just record it on the box thing.
The box.
Yeah, the old Virgin Media box thing.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I record.
I'll just watch it on laptop.
Just watch it here, mate, every Friday at 11 o'clock.
Any shout outs?
My boy Flipper turned 11 on the 1st, so 3 days ago. Big up to my boy. Fucking absolute G.
He is pretty good. Just don't talk about him too much from seeing.
Yeah, try not to. Dirty boy.
I've never met Flipper.
Yeah, it's because I don't want you in my house. Fucking bastard. Now, I'm sure you would have met him by now had it not been for, me not liking you.
Understandable.
Makes
No,
sense.
I kid, of course. I kid. The world's been a bit shit on it and people haven't really been able to visit anyone.
I do, though.
What you do visit?
You do what?
Well, do
I just do, don't I? I do things.
And, yeah, I've got a niece who's like turning 2
Nice.
on the 10th. She's 8.
Got her a present.
And I'm just getting money, mate. Be like, spend that on sweets.
Hey, money's the best present, so.
I did buy her a bunch of Frozen 2 shit, but I've already given her.
Frozen 2. Did you know it's a bad film?
No, just like, here, take this shit.
Nice.
Have it.
You gave her a shit.
Yeah, there's Frozen 2 shit. 2 Frozen shits. That's what I gave it. Happy birthday. This is what you mean to me.
Yeah.
You got any shout outs or awareness, Seaton? You brought any awareness to the thing? Got any awareness? Awareness section? Any awareness, perhaps?
It didn't last time, did it?
I don't think I did.
Mm.
Actually, no, I do have an awareness. It's this is a new hashtag going around. It's called Stop Seeing Hate, and we're spreading awareness just to make sure that the bullying of ginger people is not going unchecked. We need to protect them. So stop seeing hate.
Yeah, but all the Zack Snyder fans are just gonna...
They're going to jump on that like,
Yeah.
we want him in the MCU.
I'll make a better film than Zack Snyder ever has. So
I can imagine that's not difficult, though.
no, exactly. It's a low
You can
bar.
watch his Army of the Dead.
It's got Batista in it.
It's on Netflix.
If he Batista bombs a zombie, though, I'd be all over that shit.
It's 7 out of 7 if he does that.
Yeah. Any
think
reference to a zombie is just... What is it? Fucking Resi... Is it Resi 4 where they start with a German suplex?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a good game.
Is that it? My brother turned like 32 yesterday.
That is, like, really old.
No, like 2 days ago.
Lim did.
No,
No, he's younger than us.
Lim?
Lim.
I'm old.
Oliver.
I've heard his voice.
Yeah,
With a shit microphone.
yeah.
Glad I've not gamed to him since.
Mm.
Not gonna lie. It hurt me tabs.
Yeah,
And he weren't very good at the game.
yeah. But he's old, I guess.
What did you buy him?
Dragon Ball Z glass.
Oh, what kind of glass?
Alcohol.
An alcohol glass. Right.
Rum.
Tumbler.
Are you talking about Tumblr?
That's one.
What characters we got on? Or is it like the logo and stuff?
Little Goku
Nice.
from Dragon Ball.
Did you get him just the glass?
Got him a card with Goku on it.
A birthday card?
Yeah,
How much for the card?
like £2.
How much for the glass?
20 something.
Not your favourite brother then?
No,
No.
he knows it. It's all good.
Was he the one that you'd watch game when you were younger? Or was that
yeah.
Lim?
No, watching just come better. No, he ain't got better taste in games. But yeah, he likes wrestling.
Did you all do?
Yeah,
Because you're all weird.
fuck off.
The fourth one does have German suplexes in
Yeah,
there.
it does.
Then. What are you buying? Merchant Man.
Mm.
He's going to be in that new one.
Right, should we end the podcast?
Just big up to our boy PB, the analyst, for
He's a fucking G.
being the man in the tab,
Yeah.
getting us all the info, just being an absolute maverick.
Editing the podcast while I'm doing other secret stuff.
And thank you to everyone at home. We've made it to 50 episodes.
Yeah,
And most of all, thank you to Seaton.
I was gonna thank him until he fucking swung his dick at us.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
That's put a downer on everything.
Yeah, and
I
the
think we
interrupted us.
should just...
kill
No, I was going to say just delete the episode. Or just cut him out of it completely.
or just cut him.
Yeah, let's just go and cut him.
Right, fuck you, Seaton.
Tie yourself to the chair,
Right.
and we'll be over soon. Little ginger bastard.
Should I use rope or zip ties or
Whatever you feel most comfortable with,
What do
darling.
you use on the animal?
Let's end the podcast there.
Fuck you, Seaton. You got
Fuck you, Satan.
Right. We're trying to end ginger hate. And he's bullying gingers.
He's just a bastard.
What's
isn't he?
his name? The album Let It Be by the Beatles. Bad album. Bad album.
Bad band.
Bad album.
Right, stay fresh.
Oh yeah, stay fresh.
Yeah, that's the thing we
Oh,
say.
yeah, we say that. I forgot.
Stay fresh.
Jesus Christ. Just these days.